Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This is Sohal and you are watching Arakan Times Daily English News. Today is Monday, 29th April 2024. Today's news headlines: 3 Rohingya civilians have been detained by terrorism group AA in Budidong Township. A Rohingya man has been slightly injured in Mongdo Township. Rohingya are forced to join in terrorism group AA in Budidong Township. Details of today's news. Terrorism group AA detained 3 Rohingya civilians of Chapudong Rohingya village in Budidong Township, Arakan State, Myanmar on 26th April 2024. 26 Rohingya were released from the prison of Budidong Township and they stayed in Budidong for months, and those released Rohingya are originally from Mongdo Township and they couldn't approach to their families due to the movement restriction and intensified clashes between terrorism group AA and Burmese genocidal military BGM. A source said that 4 Rohingya youths from Chapudong Rohingya village, Budidong Township, accompanied the 26 Rohingya who were released from the prison of Budidong Township by Burmese genocidal military BGM to approach to their families in Mongdo through a valley between Budidong and Mongdo on 26th April. He also added that there were 4 others who are students and they do study in Budidong, but they are originally from Mongdo, and the 4 students were also accompanied by 4 Rohingya youths from Chapudong Rohingya village, Budidong, to reach to their families through the valley of Nakandong along 26 Rohingya prisoners. The 4 Rohingya youths from Chapudong Rohingya village in Budidong who accompanied the 26 released prisoners and 4 students to reach to their families are identified as Muhammad Elias Mujia, son of Ataullah, and Muhammad Lazim, son of Mason, and another. When the companions resident of Chapudong Rohingya village returning to their homes after accompanied the 26 released prisoners and 4 students through the valley of Nakandong, 4 members of terrorism group A blocked them from the halfway, and the 4 members of terrorism group A brought them to a barrack of terrorism group A, where has 12 members of terrorism group A. And then the members of terrorism group A banded with them and built their eyes with clothes, and the 4 Rohingya youths were taken into a base camp of terrorism group A in the valley between Budidong and Mongdo. The 4 Rohingya helpers who helped and accompanied the 26 released prisoners and students to reach Mongdo were taken inside the forest by 12 members of terrorism group AA, one by one, and they dragged 3 of the Rohingya helpers named Muhammad Elias, Muhammad Lazim, and Muzia, and while they were dragging the 4th, he was unveiled. He saw that there was approximately 300 members of terrorism group A, and amongst them some were digging holes and some were cutting woods, and when he was being dragged into the forest, he saw that there was blooded stick, knives, and guns, and then he decided to jump into the stream nearby, then being killed at the hands of terrorism group AA. Then he jumped and escaped from there anyhow. The youths who could escape from dying at the hands of terrorism group AA suspectedly saying that Muhammad Elias Mujia and Muhammad Lazim have been killed by terrorism group AA, as he saw blooded stick, knives, and guns at the hands of the killers members of terrorism group AA. He also added that he was brutally beaten with stick guns by the members of terrorism group AA, and he was even undressed and then bandaged with the clothes, and he escaped from dying at the hands of terrorism group AA with undressed. A Rohingya man has been slightly injured in his leg amidst the clash between terrorism group AA and Burmese genocidal military BGM at Noyafara New Village hamlet of Nolbina Rohingya village in northern Mongdo Township, Arakan State, Myanmar on 27th April 2024. The person who obtained slightly injuries on his right leg is identified as Soyot, 35 years, and he is a resident of Noyafara hamlet, Nolbina Rohingya village in Mongdo Township. There has been clashes between terrorism group AA and Burmese genocidal military BGM around the Nolbina Rohingya village, and both terrorism group AA and Burmese genocidal military BGM used heavy weapons against one another. A source said that a Rohingya resident of Noyafara New Village hamlet of Nolbina Rohingya village in Mongdo has been slightly injured while he was feeding grasses to his cattle nearby the village at a field around forest. He also added that terrorism group AA firstly intercepted the attack to Burmese genocidal military BGM by launchers and rocket, and Burmese genocidal military BGM retaliated with launchers and rocket and mortar shells too, and it continued for about 30 minutes. A Rohingya old person was feeding grasses to his cattle nearby his village Nalbanya Noyafara Mondot during the launcher attack between terrorist group AA and Burmese genocidal military BGM. And suddenly, a launcher fired from the set of terrorism group AA dropped at the field where the Rohingya old man was feeding grasses to his cattle. Its consequence, his right leg slightly injured and 3 of his cattle were killed on the spot. Rohingya youths are being forced to take part in terrorism group AA by terrorism group AA in Budiran Township, Arakan State, Myanmar. A source said that terrorism group AA conducted meeting with Rohingya villagers in Panyule Rohingya village, Budiran Township, Arakan State, Myanmar on 28 April 2024, and terrorism group AA forcibly listed the names of some Rohingya youths from the village. He also said that 20 Rohingya youths from Panyule Rohingya village, Budiran Township, have been forcibly recruited by terrorism group AA on 28 April 2024. A villager said that terrorism group AA demanded 50,000 Myanmar kids per household who don't have youth to join with terrorism group AA. And the demanded 50,000 Myanmar kids have been collected by terrorism group AA on 28 April 2024. 20 Rohingya youths who are residents of Panyule Rohingya village, Budiran Township, have been taken for military training in the base camp of terrorism group AA, and they will be trained for 15 days and then they will be sent in frontline. Some families who don't have youths to join with terrorism group AA were badly threatened by terrorism group AA as they couldn't afford to pay the demanded 50,000 Myanmar kids, and then they were threateningly told by terrorism group AA that the families who don't have youths must serve as informant of Arakan Army AA and must pay foods and rations to the members of Arakan Army AA daily. Thanks for watching Arakan Times Daily English News.